What's good everybody, Chris here again. Chris Goes Outdoors. In one of my last videos you saw me travel to an REI Garage Sale, pick up a slightly damaged Thermarest NeoAir Xlite sleeping pad and patch that bad boy up. So it's right here in front of me, and in this video we're actually going to chop the size of the pad down. So the large version here of the NeoAir Xlite is about 78 inches long, and we're going to chop it down to about 51 inches, making it a torso length pad. Will it work? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's try it out. So to do this, gonna need a couple things, some sort of cutting utensil. So we got scissors right here. You could probably use a knife too if you felt like that. We have an iron as well, an ironing board, which always helps so you're not burning other surfaces. Have some clamps right here, and I needed some sort of straight edge, and apparently I don't own any sort of wood straight edge. So we're gonna work with what we got. We're not going to mop the sleeping pad, we're gonna use this as our straight edge. It's metal, so it should suffice for what we need it to. So I've already pre-measured where I wanna cut the pad, and that measures out from the tip of the pad down to here at 51 inches. And I came to that measurement by laying out flat on the sleeping pad and then measuring just below where my knee hits. So I want my full body down to right here on my knee to be on the sleeping pad, and the rest I think will be okay just hanging off. And of course this is just to test out a torso length pad. If I end up hating it, it's not the end of the world. I didn't pay too much for this anyway. Without further ado, we're gonna cut into this thing. Alright, so here you can see is the little Sharpie mark that I made to mark where my knee was, and there's a little bend in the pad right here. So I'm going to cut right here, the one before it, just so I have some material to play with, and it should, once this is all finished and chopped down, give us the length that we are actually looking for. So here is the access pad right here. If anybody was ever curious as to what the inside of one of these looks like, now you can see. So it looks like it's all taped together. Pretty interesting. So we got it all chopped up, and it says to cut out the excess material, so that way when you put it back together and iron it out, that way everything stays together all nice. There's no material getting stuck in between the little melting spots. So we'll go ahead and we'll just cut out this excess material. You can see I cut out the little excess material, so I got a pretty good amount of space here to play with. We're going to put it down onto the ironing board here, and then we're going to take our straight edge and we will clamp it on. That should be good. To give myself a little more room, I'm going to have to pull this back. We'll give it a shot once the iron heats up. So we just finished resealing, and you can see here it is nice and smooth. So albeit a little square, but we're going to cut off a little bit of that excess material too. So we'll round off the edge a little and just make sure I leave enough, to keep everything cinched together. We'll give it a test run, we'll blow it up, see what happens. Right there, you can see all the excess material, and the actual pad is underneath. So the pad was weighing in at 1 pound, 0.65 ounces. So almost 17 ounces. So the actual pad right there, all the excess junk removed, 12.4 ounces. So we lost about 4 ounces. So everything appears to have gone good. I'm going to sit on this, sleep on this a little bit, leave some weight on it to make sure that no air is escaping. But for the most part, if you're looking to cut down at least the Thermarest, the NeoAir Xlite, exceptionally easy to do. Kind of glad I did it. The pad actually felt really comfortable as a torso length, so it'll be interesting to see. Make sure that this thing is, in one piece, it's not falling apart. So we'll keep an eye on it, see what's going on, and if for some reason it does deflate, I'll update the video, tell you how I plan on going about fixing it. Hope the video was helpful. If it was, feel free to drop a like. If you love the video, consider subscribing, leaving a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram at Chris Goes Outdoors. And until next time, we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.